These are the magazines for my FN545 Tacticle. I found out about 2 or 3 weeks ago at the gun range, these magazines do not like to be dropped in the sand. This is what that looked like the day I was at the gun range. So today, after doing some research, I found out that yes, there is an issue with these magazines falling into dirt or sand and they malfunction. The article also said that I could take these apart and wash them out with extremely hot soapy water, dry them really well, and then give them a dry lube. And it recommended Otis dry lube. Here it is, Otis dry lube. So that's what I'm gonna try today and see what happens. I went to the gun range about a week and a half after that incident and then deliberately dropped the magazines into sand and also dropped my Glock magazine into sand, and this is what that looked like. Let's see, if I drop these on the ground, they went like that. And then here's a bunch of sand here. I can just cover them in sand and then drop them again. Let's see what happens. Let's do the FN545 first. Let's see if it malfunctions. Yep, got a malfunction. Yep, it messed up. Look at that. The spring won't advance, and the bullets are just falling out. So the FN545 Tactical does not like sand. Let's try it again. Nope, it's malfunctioning. It does not like sand. Let's see what happens with the Glock. The Glock does not mind sand at all. Okay, so now I'm going to take these and give them a good scrubbing in extremely hot soapy water. And then the article said to give them a liberal coating. It said liberal, so I'm gonna do that. Give them a liberal coating of this, let them dry, and then I'm gonna take them out to the gun range this week and see what happens. I'm gonna drop one of them into the sand again and then put it in the handgun and see what happens. Okay, while I'm waiting for the water to get nice and hot, I'm going to take these magazines apart. I'm going to do these three together. They're 15 round mags. I'll do this one separate. It's an 18 round magazine. I don't want to mix the spring up in this one with these. So I'm going to do these first. Okay, let's go see if that water's gotten nice and hot. And then I'll scrub these out really good. And then what I'm gonna do is dry them really well using this without damaging any of the plastic parts. Use this to dry them. Okay, into the extremely hot soapy water they go. Give them a really good, ooh, that water's hot. Ow, give them a really good scrubbing. Okay, now to dry these off really well. Get all the moisture out of them. And then once I have all the moisture off of them, I'm going to spray them with Otis dry lube. And the website where I was reading about this, the document or the paper that I was reading, said to give them a liberal dose of the dry lube. Okay, Now to give these puppies a liberal coating of dry lube, put them back together. I'll go to the gun range tomorrow and try them out. Then I'm gonna drop one of these, kind of the same way, try to recreate what happened the last time. Have it hit the cement, then let it drop into the sand, get full of sand, and then try to run it through the gun and see if it malfunctions. Okay, let's see what happens. Oops. And it said to give them a liberal coating, so that's what I'm doing. And then after I give them a liberal coating, I'm supposed to wipe them down. Okay, according to the directions, I have to let those dry a little bit and then wipe them down. Okay, all the magazines are put back together. They've been sprayed with Otis dry lube. And this 18-round magazine was a bear to take apart. It was even more of a bear to put back together. And after I got it together, I thought, oh man, I didn't film myself putting it together. I'm gonna take it apart and film myself putting it together. And then I went, nope, not doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna take these out to the gun range tomorrow and see what happens if I drop one of them in the sand, if it keeps functioning or if it malfunctions.